Well, just first of all, a fantastic college basketball game in March Madness in our league, as you would expect. And, give credit to Southeast Missouri. They played a really good game, and they fought hard, and they've got a lot of momentum right now, which is dangerous in March. And but our guys fought really hard, and I'm super proud of them. We gave everything that we had to this game. Came up a little short. We missed some shots that we otherwise normally make. But I'm really proud of our effort, our belief, our fight, our togetherness, and how we walked off that floor with class, because that's very important to everyone involved in our program.
You had only 3 turnovers in the first half, and in the stretch you had 7 in the last 8 or 9 minutes. Did they do anything differently?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I haven't really. I've glanced at the stat sheet. That's something we'll dive into and take a look. But, 3 turnovers in the first half is a recipe for a really good basketball game. Last time we played them, we had 0 in the first half. But we did have a stretch there where we turned it over. We struggled to score, struggled to see the ball go in, and maybe got a little bit tight. And those are things that we can get better at. Those are fixable things without a doubt. But that's when the game turned for sure.
Talk about Mark for just a minute. Numbers you expect: 21 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Numbers you expect from him, so he gave you what you expected, right?
Yeah, without question, he's the best player in the league. And, he came out on the big stage here and really performed and did some great things here tonight and took the game over at times, especially in the first half. It was really something, the way we were hooked up defensively and executing and getting the looks and big-time transition 3 and all of that. But I'm really proud of Mark. I wanted the opportunity to coach him for a long time, and he's come here to Morehead State and proven that he's a winner. He's not only a great individual player, but he elevates the guys around him, and he's a winner.
And talk about Drew's contributions tonight.
Well, it's not just tonight, but all year long. And, I say this about Andrew all the time. All Andrew knows is winning 20-plus games and competing on this weekend in March. That's all he knows about college basketball. So he brings that every single day to everything that we do as a team, in the locker room, on the court, in the weight room, in the film room. He's a winner. And he's a phenomenal leader. His energy is completely infectious, and he gave us everything that he had here tonight. And so nothing to hang our heads about. We got beat by a good SEMO team who's playing really well right now, and gave everything that we had, just came up a little bit short.
O.J. Bryant had some really strong contributions off the bench.
Yeah, sure did. Yeah, LJ is an everyday guy, and we needed LJ to step up here today. And man, had some rebounds, some block shots, and got finished some baskets for us. And that's something that we've been missing from him as of late. So for him to be able to step up and do that on a big stage, especially when Alex was really struggling to get going in the post, was really big. And that's why we have a great team, because sometimes when your starters isn't quite clicking like you need them to, you've got really good guys coming in off the bench like LJ that provides you some quality production.
You mentioned Gross. He did not have numbers that you're used to all season long. He did get in foul trouble, but other than that, did they do anything defensively to him?
Yeah, it was a physical game. He wasn't. They played behind him and made it tough. It was a very physical game without going into too much detail about their defensive approach in that game. But, we just got to play through the contact better. We like to say all the time, if it's a physical game, it should be advantage us. And we didn't make that at the advantage us, especially inside the paint tonight.
Preston, you've been on both ends of this. You felt the championship feeling, and then this. Talk about what you take from this, because you've established a winning program. Talk about how you go forward with this.
Yeah, well, first of all, our season's not done,
right.
And we hadn't talked one thing about the NIT with these guys. I literally said the words, NIT in the locker room because we wanted our mind and our focus to be on this tournament. It wasn't God's will. We fell short. We gave everything that we had leading into this. We've given it all season. We left everything we had out there. And so if you're going to lose and lose in your conference tournament, you want to lose to a quality opponent. You want to give everything you got. We check those boxes, and we're doing it with dignity. And so moving forward, although it's not the NCAA tournament, it's an amazing opportunity to represent our institution. And to be honest with you, it's a great opportunity for this team to stick together. Our toughness and our togetherness has been our calling card all year that's gotten us to 21 wins and, regular season championship. So the opportunity for us, the blessing to be able to continue to do that no matter what tournament it's in, we're excited about that.
Mark, just kind of reflect on the year a little bit. You've had a great year, and how you've enjoyed your time at Morehead State. And I know it may not be over too. Just how you've enjoyed playing for this program.
I've enjoyed this school by far the most out of all my schools, out of the 2 schools that I've been to. Great experience, great people, family, feel like a family, so I want to shout out to the fans for coming out, showing love. The team, appreciate y'all 100%. And, yeah. That's all.
And Drew, talk about your next year from 2 years ago to now being the Eagles point guard and really leading the team too.
It's really Coach P, the belief he had in me, especially for this year and last year. And I learned a lot from my freshman year from older guys. But like he said, I've been around a lot of winning, so I pick up really good habits from him. And I appreciate all the guys before me and the ones that I'm playing with now. So I wouldn't want to play with any other team. Or I have the best teammates in the world, so I appreciate all of them.
It's always a blessing, even with the outcome we just had, it's always, a blessing, to get another chance to get a championship. So it's a blessing, man. It, gives us longer with our brothers, gives our fans and our students, another opportunity to come support us. So it's, it's always good that just knowing the season's not over. So just ready to get back at it with my brothers and put this behind us.
Preston, one last thing. Talk about how proud you are of this group, because you've bragged on them all season long.
Yeah, I tell you, this has just been such a joy to coach. Andrew's been with me 3 years, and he'll tell you I haven't always had fun coaching some of our teams, and it's no offense to him. It's just I love them, but this has been a group every day. Has just been so much fun, and I want to shout both of these guys out because you look at their story. First of all, Andrew, 2 years, limited minutes on 2 23-win teams that played over a championship. Nowadays, most guys don't stick around to do that, right? They're gone. They don't get to play for 2 years the way they want. They bounce. Well, Andrew said, "I'm going to stay here. And it speaks to his character. It speaks to his humility. And now he's the best point guard in the OVC. I'll argue that with anybody. And now he's got a chance to really do something special with his career here at Morehead State. And that's just rare. You look at a guy like Mark, who sacrificed. Mark can go get 30 points every night. He's proven that he's done that. But Mark came here because he wanted to win. And there was times where we needed Mark to go get 28, 30 points to help us win. There was times when he went and got 13 points and got 8 assists to help us win. And so that takes a lot of humility. And that's a high character trait that I'm really proud. And that's just 2 examples. And we got 15 examples of that. We got an unbelievable group of guys. You take 2 guys who played their first year of Division I basketball, Alex coming from NAIA and Brandon coming from Division II, where they were the man. And the game was easy for them to come in and have the humility to challenge themselves and to get lost in the the substance of a great team at this level, and that's really special. And you look at, we got the transfer portal, we got all this stuff that's changing in the landscape of college basketball. You know, our team fell a little bit short here tonight, but in the grand scheme of where we're heading in college athletics, man, we got a bunch of winners because the integrity that these guys have and the character that they have is very rare in college basketball right now. And for that, I am unbelievably proud. Whether we won 21 games or we won 2 games, I'd be proud of this group for that.